Minnesota's cannabis bill. Early this morning, that bill passed in the Senate in a straight party vote. Once signed, it will make Minnesota the 23rd state in the country to legalize recreational marijuana. Sammy Salina was out getting people's reactions today. But first, why don't we break down exactly what is inside this bill? Beginning August 1st, Minnesotans 21 and older will be able to buy up to 2 ounces of marijuana, 8 grams of concentrate, 800 milligrams of edible products at a time, and they will be able to keep 2 pounds at home. Those with minor convictions for marijuana will have their records erased. Minnesotans will also be able to legally grow up to 8 plants. Cannabis products will be taxed at 10%. Retail sales will begin a year from now at the earliest. Local governments will control the location of stores, like not allowing them near schools or parks, but they won't be able to outright ban them.
A lot of people are talking about this today. We reached out to some of the opponents and supporters of the bill. We also talked with Minnesotans who have been watching the conversation play out for years.
The legislative session is wrapping up.
So I'm just doing the last bit of tagging here.
And a lot of people, including Ashley Becerra, are happy lawmakers passed a bill that would legalize recreational marijuana.
I think it's awesome. I think it's long overdue. There's multiple states across the country that have found great success with the legalization of recreational marijuana.
She is one of the vendors at Art World and one of the people who are excited about the early morning update.
I think it's a really good first step for harm reduction.
For years, residents say they just watched conversations about legalization roll by. But this year has a different outcome.
I think for a long time people didn't really think that marijuana would be legal. I know I didn't. I think it's great.
I feel like weed use has always been very prevalent in Minnesota, whether it's legalized or not. Now it's safer and easier to get for people who use it recreationally.
We've known that the majority of Minnesotans are supportive of legalization.
MN is Ready is one of the organizations who fought for this. They say reaction isn't surprising.
So we are very excited to usher in a new era where consumers have choice, they have safe, regulated products.
But some folks we talked with thought substance dependencies are bad enough in this state.
Yeah, I don't think smoking weed is going to help that.
So we provided some testimony during the hearings.
The Minnesota Chiefs of Police Association says their biggest worry is traffic safety, that there will be more drivers under the influence and that there are limited resources to regulate that.
And so agencies are going to have to retrain their staff and obviously become very up to speed with what the law now states.
They say some of their warning signs were taken into account in the bill, but most today say legalized marijuana has been a long time coming. Sammy Salina, KARE 11 News.
We asked you about what you thought about the bill, and we got some mixed opinions as well. Michelle writes, I'm not a user, but I'm excited for this. I think that it should be legal everywhere. Brent wrote, this should have been a last-minute thing after everything else was done. It goes to show just how skewed the priorities are in Minnesota. The legislative session ends just before midnight on Monday. Stay with us on air and on the KARE 11 app for the very latest from the Capitol.